This is Deputy Police Chief Jason DePrima. We talked about him earlier this week because it had leaked out to the media and they showed significant interest because he's the Deputy Chief of Police in Cartersville, Georgia, where he managed to embarrass his organization, himself, and his family. And this is what he looks like when he's under arrest. We talked about him last week. I won't talk anymore today other than to tell you that he resigned from the police department. He is no longer a police officer in Cartersville, Georgia, and he needs to work on reconstructing his life with his family. He did a very mean, nasty thing to his family, and he certainly embarrassed all the people of Cartersville. I think it's important that I underscore that the Cartersville Police Department is a very professional police department in Georgia, and they didn't deserve what Jason did. And he lost his career over it. He has resigned. So with that, it must have been Government Day or Government Week at Fall Hall 2, because Jason was not the only person in law enforcement to get arrested. This is Keith Nieves. He's 24. He's a state corrections officer. He works for Lake Corrections, Lake CI. He's been there 2 years. He came there on a late night. He lives in Orlando, and he wanted to engage in consensual sex with a prostitute who turned out to be an undercover law enforcement officer. Now think about this. This guy is in charge of people who are in prison for violating the law. He comes and he violates the law. So birds of a feather flock together, and he's in the jail as a jailbird like those jailbirds he watches.